Dr. Nageshwar Reddy, Dr. Rupa Banerjee, past chairpersons, friends for the media, a very good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome you to an interactive session on myths and reality of gastroenterology and healthy lifestyle for women. A discussion on recognizing potential causes, preventive care, and myths coincided with art of medicine related to alimentary canal, acidity, and gas issues. But before we proceed, there are some important announcements. Building synergy is the theme of the year, and inviting Ms. Swapna Cherukuri, and we just heard her sharing the experiences of the dreadful earthquake in Nepal. It was an endeavor in this regard of building synergy with the members within the organization. We should be knowing each other well, and Swapna, just an exemplary example how well she spoke, and being a Everest Base Camp survivor. Please, ladies, applaud her. We from Hyderabad Flow have donated 1.82 lakhs of rupees towards Ficci SEDF, towards Nepal Relief Fund. I expressed my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you who contributed towards the cause, and especially to Ms. Pinky Reddy. As Sapna was talking about the Sherpas, so Padma Rajgopal has donated 3 shelters for the Sherpas because they are the affected ones. And we have done through this Arjun Vajpayee Foundation, who's gone there and making the shelters for them. So she has donated and I have donated. And if anybody would like to donate, you could get in touch with me. We could help you in doing this. And I'm sure all of us should be applauded ourselves for donating enormously towards the Nepal victims. The executive committee members who have scattered all over here with our members can be identified with the pearl neck tag and can be connected. You can connect to them anytime for anything. We are embarking on our initiative of Women in Transport to the grassroots women, and would need your support and encouragement for this success. Please pick up the flyer in the registration table as you go by. You could even connect to your own staff, spouses for the program. Even if each member, if we get one person, we get a pool of more than 400 plus. And that might be just the starting. Even if we take 40% of it, we've done our bit. The advantage here is that the verification process, documents, proof, ID, etc., the address will be much more easier. Plus, there would be a trust value attached to it. We will be helping our own people. And this initiative is headed by Jayashree Sanghani. Jayashree, would you please stand up? And the national head is past chairperson and GB member Jyotsna Angara. Some of the housekeeping points I would just like to say. Please enjoy the session. Please keep your phones on silent mode. I would also like to thank you for your support and encouragement towards the booking of the holistic and relaxation retreat at Ananda, which is closed now. We've closed it, and it was on first come first basis on 40. The second point I would like to say is that there are a few workshops and events for the month of June. The first one is on the 20th of June. This is a workshop by Dr. Anil Lamba. And again, you need to register for it. Information will be sent to you. Please be fast to do that. The second in the month of June is on 26th of June, where Women Are Born Leaders. It's a book launch of Naina Lal Kidwai, and with her 4 prominent business leaders would be there. Please come for the session. That will be at Taj Krishna. Women Corporate Director. It is an initiative in the form for women empowerment in entrepreneurial level. This is the first workshop of WCD, is happening in the month of August 17th. It's a one-day workshop by the 4 directors of KPMG. Details will be sent to you well in advance, so please register. Priyanka Ganeriwal Allahabadi is heading this. Is she here? Okay. I hope you received the email on pictures of fellowship and the sundowner. Thanks a lot for the turnout. There were 200 members that day. I would also like to announce that 29 new members have joined us and 5 members have rejoined us, and it's a very encouraging factor. Leading a healthy life is one of the most pertinent topics of discussion in our lives today. We definitely understand that healthy living is of utmost importance in prevention of this disease, and it is something that takes a backseat in most of our lives due to various reasons such as hectic schedules, lethargy, procrastination, or perhaps lack of motivation. Moreover, with all the information out there about health, fitness, and prevention of diseases, how is one supposed to know that what is true and what is not true? Excess of everything is bad. Today's session aims at reinforcing awareness that lifestyle changes and choices can be critical in determining our health and lifespan. Several of our myths and related to health and lifestyle would be busted today. Dr. Reddy is also known as a Masiha for poor and needy, as well as for the elite. I would not be exaggerating in stating that AIG is a temple and Dr. Reddy is popularly known to be God there. Extremely fortunate to have him here from the Asian Institute of Gastroenterology amongst us. The only person to make it happen, Dr. Rupa Banerjee, she must be applauded. Thanks a lot, Rupa. A warm welcome to Dr. Nageshwar Reddy and Dr. Rupa Banerjee. Dr. Nageshwar Reddy is the chairman and the chief of gastroenterologists of Asian Institute of Gastroenterology, Hyderabad. His main areas of research has been gastrointestinal endoscopy, particularly in therapeutic pancreatobiliary endoscopy. He has published over 120 papers in national and international peer-reviewed journals, and he has contributed in 7 chapters for 7 international textbooks in gastroenterology. He was a president of the Society of Gastrointestinal Endoscopy of India in 2001. Dr. Rupa Banerjee is a senior consultant gastroenterologist in the Department of Gastro and the Director of Inflammatory Bowel Diseases, IBD, clinic at the Asian Institute of Gastroenterology. She is also part of the research faculty with the Asian Institute of Basic Sciences, Hyderabad. On a personal front, since I know Rupa so well, her approach to treat an ailment or a sickness by psychosomatic methods is remarkable. Our members are looking forward to hearing your views and perspective on the various facets of living a healthy lifestyle. Research shows that women can lower their heart disease risk enormously by 82% simply by leading a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle means making wise choices about matters such as eating, drinking, and physical activity. Adopting healthy habits can improve the quality and the length of your life. Healthy living involves adopting specific dietary, activity, and lifestyle strategies. Living life in a healthier manner will help us to create a strong body, strong mind, and a higher self-esteem. I assure everyone that at the end of today's session, all your queries will be answered, myths will be busted, and the awareness level will be augmented. Dr. Reddy, thank you for being with us. We look forward to an enriching and inspiring session. Thank you so much. Now I would request, there's been so many changes, people have gone out of station. Introduction of Dr. Nageshwar Reddy, please. Is it okay? Okay. Thank you so much.
For giving us this opportunity to be here this evening. Actually, I have two problems when talking here. First is I never spoken in front of a room of so many good-looking women. The second problem I have is that this is to follow a brilliant lecture by Mrs. Swapna Cherukuri. I think her lecture was outstanding. In fact, probably should have continued for the next 1 hour. And what amazes me is that in spite of all these problems, you managed to take so many photographs. So that was, I think, fantastic. So now we've been asked to talk on how to live a healthy life. So if you must have, many of you have gone for several of these talks. When you go to health professionals, doctors, dietitians, and all of them tell the same thing. Eat carefully, exercise adequately, don't smoke and drink, and think positively, and then you will be healthy. So that actually gets me to the end of my talk. That's okay. But there's something which is, in recent science, has told us that this is not all adequately true. There are actually some discordant things which come up. And the example is this person. Now, Winston Churchill used to eat red meat every day. He used to smoke 10 cigars a day. He drank at least 2 to 3 pints a day. And yet he lived for 91 years. So if you take this healthy living concept, this man should have died ages ago. And so whenever, it's examples of healthy living is he comes up saying that maybe there's something else, and this something else is the genes. So all of us have thousands of genes in us which determine how long we live. So to a large extent, it depends on what your grandparents, how long they lived, how your parents, and so on. So it's all related to genes. There are some things which actually affect your longevity. But what we're talking about here is not the longevity itself, but the quality of life. Healthy living involves doing things that enhances your quality of life. The second factor that actually determines what we do is not upon us. Recent, actually, lot of evidence is there now that our body, our cells doesn't determine what happens to us. What determines what happens to us is bacteria in our body. If you take our total body, there are about 100 trillion cells, 100 trillion cells, out of which 90 trillion cells are bacteria. Only 10 trillion cells are human body. And now where are these bacteria? Some in the skin, but they're predominantly in the intestinal tract, in the small intestine, the large intestine. So our body is full of bacteria.